I just really want to do well at this sport.
I'm expecting to feel really good at the end of this.
I'm ready to conquer something that not a lot of people know about. For 30 days, we are training to be LA Derby dolls, and I feel overwhelmed.
Sports are not my thing. I'm not athletic. I go to the gym and run on the treadmill and call it a day.
I know how to maneuver myself on roller skates, but this is a whole lot of woman coming down, so I'm not planning on falling.
I'm the most nervous actually about the time commitment. Being a mom, I feel like you do not do things for yourself.
We're all going to a sport where we don't know what's going on. We're not very skilled at it.
I don't know much about roller derby, honestly.
What our league does is that you can borrow skates, a helmet, protective gear until you can actually afford your own. No one's paid. We do it because the league needs it and we all want to help out in a certain way.
I didn't know what I was getting into. I'm walking in and then I hear screaming and yelling.
There were so many people there, which I was not expecting, and we were just thrown into it.
The beginning of day one to the end of day one was just like an emotional roller coaster. We were just like some kind of crew.
Derby is a very demanding sport. You definitely have to commit to it.
It was really a lot for me to take in that first day. Like, I was damn near ready to quit. We had our first derby practice today, and I hated it. I cried. I felt so unfamiliar. I just felt like I was thrown with everything today, and it's not what I was expecting. Like, I expected to inch into this one at a time, but we went over T-stops today, and I don't even know how to T-stop. I'm a joke. I'm a derby joke.
I need to work out more. I need to train more. I'm in so much pain.
These adults come in and they're so full of I can't. They're full of decades of you can't and decades of I can't. And they come in terrified and they do it anyway. And to me, that is so beautiful. And suddenly they realize they're capable of so much more than they ever thought they could be.
If you come here and you put your skates on and you tell yourself, today I'm gonna try something new, and you just go for it, it might not work out, you might not pick up a skill that time, but you will eventually.
The second week came and we did jumps.
I fell a lot. I learned about falling and just getting back up. Just get back up, it's okay, it's okay.
I felt like for the first time since I was a teenager, I lost the fear. I got up on that bank and they'd tell me to just pick up as much speed as I could, and I'd pick up as much speed as I could, and I'd aim straight for the cement floor, and sometimes I'd jump the cone and I'd be fine, and sometimes I'd fall on my ass, but every time I would get up.
I definitely was sick a lot more often than not, so it was definitely difficult because I felt like I was sick the whole week. I feel really sick because I was sick the night before and I was wobbling around, and then my TMJ kicked in. This is getting real.
I feel great. I had a great day. I loved it. This was so much fun. I went on my own pacing. I went on my own time. I eased into things. I challenged myself enough.
I was fighting a lot of anxiety. I did not want to come, and I'm glad that I did it because now I don't feel anxious anymore.
What I find really interesting about my experience in Derby is how it is both informed by and informs my professional life. I have learned to speak up for myself, say in a meeting at work, because of the confidence that I get from Derby.
I was really getting into the groove of things with Free 3. I was getting used to it. I was like, okay, I got this. I still fell. I think I improved.
Certain teachers, it was harder for me to learn certain steps, but with other teachers, I just learned them like that, and it was sort of like an awakening for me in a sense, because I had realized that I learned differently from different people, so I learned to be less hard on myself.
Being that my expectations weren't the biggest for us anyway, there were a lot of things that I did not think I would be able to do.
Today we learned how to break, and our foot has to go this way. It's so strange.
I want to go to this place where women are free. I want to go there every week.
I talked to the woman that was instructing us at the end because I feel like I'm holding myself back, but I don't feel comfortable being on the actual like round part. But I think next week I'm gonna have to try and do it because I'm not pushing myself hard enough.
I learned a lot about the sport in general. I learned that it's sort of like a relay race, which is kind of fun, but like on skates.
I think it's just important to put yourself outside of your comfort zone and try new things, because I think a lot of the women that skate here, never thought that they could even roller skate, let alone hit and fly and block the way that they do. I'm really lucky that those women stuck around and tried this, because some of them are my best friends.
Common misconceptions about roller derby. We don't fight each other. I think a lot of times when I meet people and they find out I play roller derby, the first thing they do is go, oh, elbows. And it's like, no, that's illegal. It happens, but I try not to do it. And when I do it, I feel really guilty about it.
They're celebrating what their bodies can accomplish. They've worked really hard to get really good at this sport that's not gonna elongate their muscles, that's not there to like give them a dancer's body. It's there to make you strong and kind of hardcore and give you some tools, I think, to like really, take up space in the world and not just on the ring.
I would definitely say that one of the biggest things in derby is just empowering each other and encouraging each other. Like, yes, I was skating fine, and the coach even came up to me and she was like, I think you're ready for that track. And it was great, but I didn't feel like I was until the end practice, where my partner was like, hey, let's go up on this track. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not about to bring this other girl down. I just feel like we needed that encouragement to be like, hey, you don't have to be amazing at this, but you can push yourself.
I was afraid that if I make a wrong move, I would just cause everybody to fall. But one of my partners was like, if you fall, we all fall, and that's okay. We got you.
And right off the bat, like, they want to support you and help you, because eventually you're going to be skating with them, eventually be on the same team, so everyone wants to help each other. There's no competition, like, there's X amount of spots and only X amount of people are going to make it. Eventually we want everyone to be skating. So there's always like this camaraderie, this sisterhood.
Derby for a month. It was a lot physically. I think it was a lot mentally, but at the end, it was very rewarding.
To get to see other moms who make time for themselves and have this cool hobby. To get to see like working women who make time for themselves. All of us had a day that we were like, oh God, no, this was horrible, I can't do it. All of us had a day where we were like, oh, I'm in so much pain, like what am I doing to myself? And all of us loved it. Like ultimately, I think there was something about it that all of us loved. I'm gonna take my life 1 week at a time, but I'm going to roller derby again on Sunday.
I'm not the kind of person that like falls down and then gets back up again. I'm the kind of person that's just like, I'm down, but this required me to fall and get back up and to praise me in my falling, to praise me in my failure, to fail big, which is something that I need to learn in general. It's okay to fail big, and you can always get back up and try again. You can try again as many times as you want.
Don't let stereotypes or people dictate what you do. If you have a dream, or if you have a goal, or if you have a sport like derby you want to do, then just do it. Just freaking do it.
Everyone, please support your local roller derby team. We are doing amazing things, not only physically and athletically, but also we are fostering a community of strong girls who know who they are at 12.
Ladylike is moving to our own new channel, where you're gonna find more of the great videos you love. Click here to subscribe.